group build that I'm participating in with some guys on YouTube, and I'm going to make a commercial vehicle here. And this is a very old kit. It's a Highway Pioneers kit, a Gowland quick construction kit, put out in 1955, well before I was born. And it's a 1907 Renault, and what makes it a commercial vehicle is that it was a taxi. Taxis that were used in Britain, I think mainly London, and in France and Paris. So Renault is a French company, and it was definitely a taxi in Paris. So those are the parts, and I like the instructions: cement handbrake lever to right body side. So yeah, good technical terms that show good instructions. Copyright 1955 Gowland and Gowland. And a bit of history of the vehicle. On the left hand side, the two Renault brothers, Marcel and Louis, were well known in the early days of the automobile. Yes. So the series, these are other vehicles produced in the series, and the 1915 Fiat, 1911 Rolls-Royce. All right, and colour scheme is not there, so one consults the box cover and looks for that particular vehicle. So the kit seems to be well produced. The structure of the carriage, the old carriages, was then adapted for the motor cars in the early 1900s. So you can still see the old lanterns on the front there. They'll be interesting to paint up. The axle and so on. Right, so the driver, the chauffeur or taxi driver, it looks like a marionette style creation, and is simply adapted for plastic from the old wooden toys that were popular in the 1930s, early 1900s. And there's some detail on the interior of the engine. That could be a battery of some kind, and the wheel rim, the hubcaps for the wheels to hold the wheels on. And I have actually made one of these before, and that's something that I found on the floor of the garage. It's something that was lost, so I'd painted that up. So that's a spare that I might be able to use. And the wheels based again on the old carriage style. Obviously a bit of flash there, and let's see the sink marks. No, there don't appear to be sink marks in this kit, which is great. I turn that over, and there are four, but they are unseen, so I can ignore those. All right, so I'll proceed with the build. A good idea sometimes is to undercoat the parts before assembly on a sprue. Just makes for tidier painting. I use, in this case, semi-gloss black by Tamiya, which I find is a good base for figures and kits. And over here, the frame, the wheels, just undercoated. I would then paint the interiors, the final colours, and then after that assemble the kit and put on the final colour. And have just discovered, closer look in the instructions, there are detail painting instructions there, so I'll follow those. The rear of body below windows is cream, red front and rear seat, deep blue driver's uniform, black tyres, top steering wheel, chassis assembly, core of radiator, driver's gloves and cap, silver. So yeah, and I will look for other colours that were associated with the vehicle, and look at doing some weathering as well on the vehicle. Thanks for watching.